Hey you, it's elsies.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to show you how to get this look, which is just a lighter natural fall makeup. So we have softer taupe eyes, we have some beautiful berry lips, and I hope you guys stick around so you can see how to do this with drugstore products. So this is what the finished eye will look like. First thing I'm going to do is grab this Tough S Taupe as my eyeshadow base. This is completely optional. I just want to give the colors something to stick to. You can use your regular eyeshadow base that you want or completely skip this step. I'm just going to pat this in all over the lid. Next I'm going to take this eyeshadow trio from Wet n Wild in Silent Treatment, and we're going to be using the top and the bottom color. So let's start with the top. I'm going to be using a Sigma E60 brush, and this is just a basic flat shader brush. If you don't have this, you can use a clean finger, and I'm going to put it into the pink shade that says Brow Balm, but we're going to put it all over our lid for just a little bit of pop of color. Focusing the color right in the middle of the eye. Next we're going to take a Sigma E35 and we're going to go into the lid shade, but we're going to use that on our crease. So I'm going to take some just on the tip of this, tap off the excess, and because I have hooded lids, what I'm going to do is put this just into my crease and slightly above, and I keep my eye open to do this. It's completely optional. So, and I'm using just small windshield wiper motions back and forth. Then I'm going to take a Sigma E40, which is my favorite fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend all of this out. And by the way, I bought all these brushes myself. And I'm using these little motions like this, like I'm going in a small circle, and then I also use the windshield wiper back and forth motion to blend that out. Then I'm going to take this L'Oreal Infallible shadow, and this is in the shade Bronzed Taupe. If you do not have this shade, it's completely optional. I'm just trying to darken it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take the tip of the brush and we're going to go into our outer V. If you don't want to go out and get the L'Oreal Infallible shade, you can get this single shade in Nutty from Wet n Wild and put that into our outer V. You can also, if you don't want to go out, you could take your brush, put just a little bit of contact solution or just like a drop of eye drops, and you can put it into that eyelid shade to help intensify the color. So I'm going to just put this into my outer V. You could also go with a cool tone brown as well. Just blending it into the outer V, so I'm making like that sign on this eye. I'm going to go back in with my E40 and blend it out. Next I'm going to take a pencil brush, which is a Sigma E30, and I'm going to go back into that L'Oreal Infallible or the Nutty or the darkened shade that you have and place it underneath my eye to kind of smudge it out and work as my liner. I love having this pencil brush. If you have smaller eyes, this is a great one to have. You can do a lot with it. You can even use this to deposit color in your outer V for like that cut crease look. Next I'm going to take the Wet n Wild in Creme Brulee. This is just a single that you can get for $1. I'm going to take an accent brush from Real Techniques. You can use whatever. You can use your finger and use this as my highlight. You can definitely use the Brow Bone shade if you want to. Next you'll take a cool tone brown, a gray, a taupe color, and use this for your line. I'm going to line my waterline and my upper lashes. And you want to really make sure to get it right into those lashes, because nothing looks worse than eyeliner, a gap of skin, and then your lashes, because the whole point of eyeliner is to make your lashes look bigger. So we don't want to just outline them like that. It's not a good look. What we want to do instead is get it right into that lash line. I'm going to take this smudger brush from Elle, which is $1. I talked about this on my fall favorites under $5 if you haven't checked that out on the blog. I'm just going to smudge that liner a little bit, just to kind of smoke it out. And you can use liquid liner, gel liner, whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to keep this as daytime friendly and keep this a little bit lighter looking. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes. This is from Shiseido, but there are tons of drugstore options out there. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Big Eyes. I love this mascara. You use the one that you like. And I like to hold it at the base, pinch it for a few seconds, and then slowly release it and kind of walk it to the tip to curl it. Even if you don't want to wear mascara, just curling your lashes is one of the best things you can do to instantly open and brighten your eyes. For blush, I'm using HERVANA, which is not drugstore. This is from Benefit, but it has some beautiful purple tones in there, which are just very pretty and light and natural for fall. I also suggest the Balm's Cabana Boy. That one's beautiful as well. But for a drugstore option, Mellow Wine is a gorgeous color. It's not as purple as I would want, but it's still beautiful. So I'm going to put that on. For lips, I use this Jordana Easy Liner in Plush Plum. I outlined and then completely filled in my lips. And then that made it matte, so I added a chapstick on top to give some moisture. I went that route because it's really inexpensive. But if you don't want to do that, you can also use Cranberry Crush from Jordana, the Twist and Shine. They also have the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Stain in Smitten. And I have the lids on the wrong one. So this is the look. It's wearable, it's perfect for daytime, and again, you can make this as intense as you would like. You can tone it down even further if you don't want to go so bold with the lips. My next tutorial will be on a more intense, bolder fall look, the one that I was wearing in my Beauty Fall Favorites video. Have a great day, be safe, behave, and be well. Happy fall. Love, Elle.